the first request, Mill's request. Yes, we're gonna call that Mill's request build. And the first build I'm gonna build is Nirgalbunny's request, which is build not a gigantic. Well, I can do any size I want. Um, an elephant on a skateboard. Actually, a disco elephant on a skateboard. Afro optional. And so what he's requesting is that believe he would probably correct me in the comments below, that he has found a way in order to use Blender in order to make huge objects in Minecraft, and he's thinking about making humongous Minecraft build, like organic Minecraft, in an easier way by using Blender, which is the animation technology. So let's see who wins at the end. So far, we've both been really busy, and let's start. Hello again, and we've already gotten started. So what I'm building here are the wheels, and one tip that I have to give, if the outline seems a little bit wide to you when you build outline, which I'll discuss outlines later in the probably in the next episode. Um, if they feel like that they're too wide when you're building the outline, then they're probably going to be even wider when you build it, because when you build outlines, it's going to feel like, no, the outlines is going to feel smaller than it really is, but once you start filling things up, they're going to be bigger than they were, than what you thought they were. So now we've got the wheels done. We're going to add what you see in the picture. I'm probably going to put it in the description below. You have the axle that holds the wheels together, wheel and axle. And we're just going to, actually you don't need to do that. You need to just put this in the middle right here. So you just add this in between to indicate that these are wheels, just not like actual skateboard wheels, but and not just little circles. They give them more depth. Now you don't need to add detail right away. You can add detail later. It's better to try to get in the main parts, and then later on, put in detail, because you want to have the big idea first before you put small details, or else you're just going to be focused on that one part and you're not going to get anything done, or at least not as quickly. Then you add this part, and you're just going to soon fill in these wheels. You just connect these lines together. It's nothing much special, but once you get the main shape, I'm probably going to try and make it like seem less of like a octagon. What am I saying? Yeah, an octagon. So let's just go up here. And these actually, you can copy and paste all these. You just need to build one. Just realize that. Okay, I got the wheels done. Now let's start with the skateboard itself, the actual board. Okay, I'm back, and I haven't done much. I've only put the top up because the next part is extremely important. Let me just get up the picture. Next part is extremely important because now we're going to start with the board itself, like the part in which it kind of rises. So basically, we're just going to start right here. Now, as you see, it's not a perfect circle, but especially on the picture right there, but let's just resume that it's round at the top. But then again, it's Minecraft, it can't be perfectly round. Let's see. So you just keep on making this until you feel comfortable with the shape. You can even put wool in the back to make it feel more comfortable. Actually, what you should be doing first is that you should be figuring out how high you want this to be. Now just remember, this all has to be relevant to each other. So if just like compare the sizes to the wheels to the end of the tip, the thickness of the wheel is just like about a block less than the top. So that's the... Alright, now since we got the middle point, let's start building a curve right here. I'm gonna make sure, now we're gonna make sure that this is kind of the curve for the circle, so we're gonna do it on both sides. It's okay to do symmetrical since, you know. Okay, now that we got both sides, you see that it's a nice curve both top and bottom right down here. And what you just do is just play with it. If you don't, and make sure that this is symmetrical since, you know, it's a skateboard again. So, and you just keep on trying and trying until you get the right curve. Right now, like, we won't put the red on it until we finish with the base. Now here's the fun part about the skateboard. We're gonna try to fill this in. Now you can do it just like straight rows at first, and then later on we're gonna mix it up a little bit. I'll be back in a second. Okay, now that we fill the rows in, and now it looks like a Lay's potato chip or something with a blanket on it, it's time to do something that a lot of structural builders do not do because it's not in their nature, and that is kind of make it more, you know, circular, I would say. So we just start filling them. Don't fill it in like down here. Make it sure you have a small distance between each other, and just fill that up and make it like go into the next layer, because then it'll look like that it's actually part of it than just layers stacked onto each other. And again, evenness, because this is the boring part. This is just a skateboard. We're not the elephant yet. This is just a warm-up. So you just put that layer in, that layer, you can see already that it's got like see how much better that's gotten just by putting those few blocks on there. Looks square. Let's see, just use the shadows to indicate, or this is central, right? Yep, I think so. Maybe it's a little it's a little lopsided. So let's fill that in. We didn't fill it in anymore since we had that space, so we just go right here and just do whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, it just involves undoing and redoing. So like, Minecraft. And just keep on adding layers. Oops. Just keep on adding layers. Sorry about that. That was my controller's going crazy. No joke intended. And so just keep on building up. Oh, we forgot about that layer. Just go over here a little bit more. And now just keep on adding layers. Just add 5 here. And you see right now it is so much better. But yeah, it just creates this ripple effect that goes on that makes your build a lot smoother, a lot more organic than just structural building. Like this is the part in which it becomes organic. And especially don't forget to do the other side. So we're just gonna fill the top and just do the same technique as you did last time. Okay, now we're finished with the skateboard. Just take a glance at the top. See how nice of a shape is. It's no longer a potato chip. This now has red on it, so it looks even better. So let's see. Looks good. Although it looks kind of weird. It's supposed to look good out here because we're not gonna be able to fly on top of the skateboard because we're gonna put an elephant on it. Now you can, like I said earlier, you can mess with detail right now because you can just put like graffiti on the top or put a design. But you can do it right now. It'd be convenient before you add the elephant, but then again, you can just copy and paste the elephant somewhere else. So we're just gonna get that started.